check. Has some skating room, and he scores with the backhand from a tough angle. It's 4-1 with 3:01 to go.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Jeremy's Point of View. Here in today's episode, I want to talk with you guys a little bit about something different, something I have not done on this channel as of yet. For those of you that are still getting to know me, learn who I am, learn what my interests are, what I like to look into. Obviously, you've seen a lot of the content I have created thus far, going into movies and television and MMA and stuff of that nature that I love. Well, I'm also going to share with you guys today. I'm a huge hockey fan. I am a Carolina Hurricane fan. I'm a Caniac all the way. Last night, the Stanley Cup playoffs started, and it was an absolutely physical, aggressive, high-speed. It was a fantastic game from start to finish for the Hurricanes and the Boston Bruins. Game started off really, really tight. Boston came out and really took it to us probably for the first 6 to 8 minutes. And I really thought, it wasn't looking good for us early on, but we were ultimately saved in those first 8 minutes by stellar goalie play from our backup goalie, Antti Raanta. As you guys know, Frederik Andersen is out still with lower body injury. He is trying to make his way back. Him and Raanta obviously won the award this year for best goalie tandem and allowing the least amount of goals between the two of them. And it's just been a fantastic year to be a Carolina Hurricane fan. So I wanted to kind of look into some of the highlights, talk a little bit with you guys about the game last night, and just share what I love, which is, a lot of different things, but I love hockey. I love the Carolina Hurricanes, and I figured this was something new I could talk with you guys about and share here on my channel. I have some of the highlights from the game I'm going to pull up. We're going to take a look at. Like I said, let's go ahead and let's play some of these, and we'll just kind of discuss a little bit as things go on. So I believe here we've got the start of the game. Yep.
Carolina controlled the draw. Brady Shea snapped it in. DeBrusque has Craig Smith. It gets through Raanta.
And that is one of the many things I want to show you guys. Now that was a save that Raanta made about 6 minutes, literally about 5 minutes, 7 seconds into the game. And that is what Raanta did this entire game. He took on I think it was about 30-something shots. I don't have the exact numbers in front of me, but it was an absolutely stellar performance from Antti Raanta. Raanta has never started in a playoff series before with any of the teams he was with prior. He has been in some playoff games as a relief goalie. I believe he's played in 5 games prior to this, so he does have some playoff experience. Obviously, being down Frederik Andersen sucks. He's been absolutely stellar for us this year, but both him and Raanta have a history of injuries, of getting banged up, of struggling to make it through a full season. So it was about a week and a half ago, Raanta actually went down with another injury, and we thought that was going to be serious. Thank God it hasn't been. But we also have this third goalie that stepped up for us, Pyotr Kochetkov, one of our second-round draft picks. Kid is only 22, I believe. He played 2 starts and also finished that game when Raanta went out. The kid is 3-0. He's looked absolutely fantastic for these being his first starts in the NHL. The kid just came over from Russia a few months ago and has only played in I think 11 AHL games. So right now we've got Raanta starting for us. Kochetkov, I'm going to presume, is going to see some time here in the playoffs, because as of right now, Freddie still down, still nursing an injury. He's working to try to come back. He did, for those of you, I don't know how close you guys pay attention, Freddie was on the ice on Sunday. I actually went to they had a big pep rally at PNC Arena. I actually live about 15 minutes from the Carolina Hurricanes arena there, and went to the pep rally. Got to see Robert Nemore, Tony DeAngelo was there. They talked a little bit about Freddie Andersen. He was on the ice Sunday, which is a very positive thing. It's his first time going back out on it, but they did say, he's still a little ways away from making it back. So I do hope we get Freddie back, but to be honest with you guys, I feel super comfortable with Raanta, Kochetkov. I think they've both been playing fantastic, and I think that they, as a goalie tandem, could potentially carry us to a Stanley Cup. Would it be better to have Freddie there and then also have Antti and Kochetkov there if we needed them? Absolutely. Freddie has played so good all year. But man, Raanta last night in this Boston Bruins game absolutely stepped up. he was a man possessed in that first period. It was phenomenal. And as you guys saw here in the clip, I mean, he was just making, this was not the first defense like that. Brendan Smith was fantastic on that play, really saved that from going in. I mean, Ronta, man, was just, he was on his A game. Boston really took it to us, especially probably the first half of that first period. As you can see right here, 5 minutes in, they've already got 7 shots on us to our 1 shot on them. Let's go ahead and I'll play with you guys some more of the highlights. Another great shot, blocked by Ronta.
And that one frozen. Hits are 9-8 in favor of Carolina, so both sides playing physically. Here's Aho, right on net. Rebound, Seth Jarvis didn't get good wood on it.
And what we're watching there too, that highlight was actually in regards to Boston's power play. So Carolina has had one of the best penalty kills. To be honest, I actually believe we're number 1 ranked in the NHL this past season, and our penalty kill last night was right on. I mean, absolutely lights out. We made Boston's power play unit look silly the entire game. It was absolutely fantastic. Boston came out hot. They were very aggressive. Both teams were playing aggressive, very high speed. They started off really good against us, but Ronta made a lot of great saves. And as we settled into the first period, we started to get the forecheck going a little bit. The second period is really where we started to get the aggression, the forecheck. You could tell we started to wear Boston down. We finally got a score from Seth Jarvis, and we started to wear away at them a bit. They came out in the third. Boston really pushed hard in the third. They ended up getting that goal. And then from there, the team just kind of took it to them and wore them out for the rest of the game. It was a hard-fought game, and this was something I was discussing with a lot of people prior to this game. Some other YouTubers, Alyssa Hope does a fantastic channel, all hockey-related, and she was creating a bracket and was talking about how Boston was going to beat Carolina here in the first round, and I had to interject, being a Caniac myself. I mean, we set records this season, won the Metropolitan. Tony DeAngelo set records for defensemen for Carolina. Sebastian Aho had a career year. Seth Jarvis has been stellar, absolutely stellar these last couple of months of the season. Best rookie, I would say, this year. Kochetkov stepping in. I mean, this team is really built where everybody comes together. We lose somebody slides in, they step up. The goalies, same scenario. Somebody goes down, the ex-goalie steps in. Ronta goes down, Kochetkov steps up. We've got such a well-built team, top to bottom. It's been a joy as a fan of hockey, as a fan of the Carolina Hurricanes, to watch us continue this run all season. And I'm sure with whatever title I choose for this video, you guys will probably be Carolina Hurricane fans coming here to check this out and talk with me. So let's go ahead and let's watch a few more of these highlights.
To these 4 men, they're here in the playoffs by the merits of their performance in the regular year. Bergeron put it on net, and the rebound hit DeBrus.
Another stellar save by Ronta. Ended the first with no score. Ronta continued to be stellar this entire game.
Back in 2018-19 to win the Maurice Richard Trophy, the top goal scorer in the league.
And I believe the first goal should be coming up here. You guys are going to see a fantastic play here with Seth Jarvis.
Top line for Carolina. Slavin scores! Might have been deflected right in front of
Yes, that's what it was. Slavin, deflection from Jarvis.
With 3:32 to go in the second period.
And the biggest reason for us getting that first goal is defensively, Jacob Slavin continues to be this quiet, almost unheralded star. I mean, the guy is so, he might not be the greatest offensive threat, but defensively, he does it all, and he does it all perfectly. He's absolutely stellar, and he really brought the aggression last night, which was something that I think was lacking a bit in prior seasons. Slavin this entire season, but especially going into the playoffs, has really picked up his aggression, his hitting, his physicality, which was something that I think if there was anything you could critique in his defensive game, it was the physicality, the hitting. It wasn't there to the extent that it is starting to come along, and it's been fantastic. Jarvis with another goal in this game. I mean, I was looking at some numbers. Him and Matthew Boldy have both been fantastic as rookies this season. Boldy's had a great year as well. But in the last few months, I don't believe there's any other rookie that has scored more points than Seth Jarvis. And he is consistently now, especially now that he's operating on the first line with Aho and them, he's consistently assists, goals. He's playing fantastic. Defensively, he's getting better. He has a great hockey IQ. That is what is really separating him from some other rookies that might come in or players that might need more time to develop. Jarvis already has the IQ. He's a sneaky scorer, and he kind of reminds me, he's got a little bit of Aho in him with how sneaky he is. He's not quite as defensively sound. When it comes to Aho is fantastic both ways, definitely a two-way player. And Aho is one of those guys that he always catches guys off guard, steals pucks. I mean, he defensively steals pucks on power plays. Aho is stellar defensively. Jarvis, I think it will come with time, with more experience, more playing in the NHL. He'll get even better and better. But, you know, here we are, 3:32 in the second period, still with 0-0, finally get the first goal, and a lot of it was because we started to develop the forecheck. Our forecheck really started to kick in. We were really putting the pressure on them and wearing down Boston's defenders. It was a slow process. Overall, we beat Boston all 3 games this past season. We beat them 16-1. So that's why when I was arguing with a lot of people going into this playoff series, that, you know, anybody that thought Boston was going to come in and beat Carolina, even just me being a Caniac, I get that I'm biased, but just looking at it from a logical sense, top down, I understand not having Freddie. And a lot of people presume not having Freddie means we're not going to get very far. I don't think that's the case, though. I think Raanta, as we saw in this game against Boston last night, can step up when he needs to. He can play to the proper competition, and he can be a great, solid goalie. He can keep us in a lot of these games. And last night, like I said, he was the first star. He earned it, man. He earned it. He came out in that game and was playing flawlessly. He was like a machine out there. It was like somebody lit a fire under his ass, and Boston came out hard on him, and he was making fantastic plays, was getting a jump on his reads, was really seeing the ice perfectly last night.
Game, the 20-year-old who played last year with the Portland Winterhawks. He's the front forward.
Yeah, beautiful.
The Slavin shot deflected by Jarvis, 24, out in the mid-slot, picked between the blades of Linus Ullmark and Jarvis.
So, overall, like I said with you guys, this is kind of going to be one of those videos where I'm just kind of talking to you guys about stuff, giving you guys my point of view, so to speak. If you guys want me to cover more hockey videos, it's definitely something I would be interested in doing. It's not something I typically do on my channel, but I wanted to. I'm going to, after I'm done giving you guys my thoughts, play for you guys some more of the highlights from the game so you guys can check those out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Would you guys like me to do more content like this? Is this something you'd be interested in? Something I've been considering going forward, and I'm going to have a bunch more content coming up. I know I haven't been putting a lot out the last couple of weeks, had some things going on personally. My wife's been working towards her real estate license, getting ready for the test with that. So there's just been a lot going on. I got 2 little ones. I just hadn't have a lot of time to make videos, make content, get it out to you guys daily, but going to try to get back in the swing of things with that and get more of this content out with you guys on a day-to-day basis. So let me know what you guys think about everything. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of Jeremy's Point of View. Until next time.
Score on the Hurricanes Stanley Cup Championship team, and a goal wristed in from the top of the circle. Niederreiter makes it 2-0 Carolina. Now a bounce of the puck gives Trocheck a chance with Teravainen, and he scores! Teuvo Teravainen. Trocheck has some skating room, and he scores with the backhand from a tough angle. It's 4-1 with 3:01 to go. And he loses his stick. Aho with the empty net. Passes it off for a goal for Svechnikov.
Some stuff offensively.
They were 0 for 3 on the power play tonight. What a thrill for Runt at age 32. His first playoff start is an impressive win.